happens in sexual reproduction? There are three phases. First one is pre-fertilization, second one is fertilization, third one is post-fertilization. First we will see pre-fertilization. If we take pre-fertilization, there are two phases. One is gametogenesis, another one is gamete transfer. Gametogenesis. Genesis means formation. Formation of gamete, that is called as gametogenesis. Two types of gametes are formed, male gamete as well as female gamete. This end represents haploid. Usually the gametes are haploid in nature. There are two types of gametes, homogametes, heterogametes. Homogametes is otherwise called as isogametes. Example, algae. Both the male and female gamete are similar in structure. Heterogametes, both the male and female gametes are no similarity. They do not show similarity in their structure. Example, fucus and you see this diagram. You can see homogamete or isogamete. See, there is no differentiation between the male and the female gamete. This is example for heterogamete. Example, fucus. See, you can see the gametes both are showing dissimilarity. Then if we take human beings, see male and female gamete differ in their structure. Fusion of gametes from two different individuals is not always true. How can we say that it is not always true? Because sometimes the male gamete as well as the female gamete are released from the same plant. So only it is not always true. We can see some of the terms. Homothallic. Homothallic means both the male as well as female reproductive structures are present in the same thallus. Heterothallic. Both the male and female reproductive structure are present in different thallus. Example, Mercantia. Bisexual. What is meant by bisexual? If a flower possesses both stamen and carpel, that is known as bisexual flower. Stamen is male part, carpel is female part. Example, lily, hibiscus, sunflower, tomato. Unisexual. Unisexual means male and female flowers are present separately. Never both. Never carpel as well as stamen present in single flower. Staminate flower and pistillate. What is meant by staminate flower? That is a male flower. Pistillate flower is a female flower. They are born separately. Example, papaya, maize, pumpkin. Next one, the term monoecious. When male flower and female flower are present on the same plant, that is called as monoecious condition. That is example, cucurbits and coconut. What is dioecious? Male and female flower are found on different plants. That is male flower in one plant and female flower in another plant. Example, papaya and date palm. Some of the terms we have seen previously. We can see here monoecious first. Example, Cara. Monoecious. What does it mean by monoecious? You can see the male part, male sexual part, male sex organ as well as female sex organ in the same plant. That is Antheridium and Oogonium. Antheridium, male sex organ. Oogonium, female sex organ. This condition is called monoecious condition. Next one, dioecious. You can see the male thallus bears the male sex organ Antheridiophore. The female thallus bears the female sex organ Archegoniophore. That is, this condition is called as dioecious. Next, bisexual. What is meant by bisexual? It possesses both the male part as well as female part. Male part is stamen and female part is what? Carpel. Next, gamete transfer. Most of the organisms, male gamete is motile and female gamete is non-motile. In angiosperm and red algae, both male as well as female gametes are non-motile. In simple plants like algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, how the gametes are transferred? The gametes are transferred through a medium. That medium is water. So water acts as a medium for transferring the gametes from male to female. If we take bisexual flowers, example, peas. Transfer of gamete is very easy. How it is easy? Because the anther and stigma are close to each other. If we take unisexual flower, Example, papaya. Male flower will be in one plant and female flower will be in another plant. Then how it is transferred? By means of the transfer. That is when the pollen grain is transferred to the stigma of the flower. That is called as pollination. It needs some agents. This is called as cross-pollination. Okay. Special points. Haploid parents produce haploid gametes by means of what division? Mitotic division. See, haploid parents produce gametes, the gametozoal haploid condition, by means of what division? Mitotic division. Diploid parents produces gametes, that is also haploid in condition, by means of what division? Meiotic division. Now let us see this tabular column. Name of the organism, chromosome number in meiosis, that is diploid condition, chromosome number in gamete, haploid condition. First one, human beings, number of chromosomes 46, gamete chromosome number is 23, that is half of the chromosome, haploid condition. Housefly, number of chromosome 12 and gamete chromosome number is 6. Remaining thing you can go through in this tabular column. Second phase, fertilization. What is meant by fertilization? Fusion of gamete. Fusion of male and female gamete is known as fertilization. It can be otherwise said to be syngamy. After the fusion of gamete, what happens? Formation of zygote occurs. When male and female gamete fuses, zygote formation occurs. If we take fertilization, there are two types of fertilization: external fertilization, internal fertilization. First, we'll see external fertilization. Example, algae, fishes, amphibians. Let us take frog as an example. Both the male and female frog lays eggs. Female frog lays eggs in water, releases in water, and male frog also releases sperms in water. Water acts as a medium. Male gamete swims and reaches the egg and then fertilization occurs. So, this type of fertilization occurs outside the body and the medium is water. So, it is called as external fertilization. Next one is internal fertilization. Example, fungi, reptiles, birds, mammals, plants such as bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm and angiosperms. Fertilization takes place inside the body. So it is called as internal fertilization. If we take seed plants, both the gametes, male gamete as well as female gametes, are non-motile. Then how the male gamete is transferred to the female gamete? How it is transferred? You see this diagram. Whenever the pollen grain fall on the stigma of the flower, the pollen grain germinate and form pollen tube. The tip of the pollen tube carries the male gamete. When the pollen tube reaches the ovary, the tip of the pollen tube pierces and releases the gamete. And the male gamete fuses with the female gamete which is inside the ovule. Like this only, fertilization takes place in the condition where both the gametes are non-motile. Third phase, post-fertilization events. Here also two stages in this. One is zygote, another one is embryogenesis. First we'll see zygote. After the fusion of gamete, what occurs? Formation of zygote occurs. The zygote is in what condition? Diploid condition. So the formation of zygote is universal in sexual reproduction. In fungi and algae, after the formation of zygote, the zygote undergoes a period of rest before germination. During the period of rest, it should resist against desiccation and damage. What is meant by desiccation? Dryness. To protect from or to resist against desiccation and damage, the zygote develops a thick wall around it. Next, zygote is very vital stage. Why it is said to be vital stage? Because it only forms the continuity of the species. Next one is embryogenesis. What is meant by genesis? Formation of embryo or development of embryo from zygote is known as embryogenesis. During embryogenesis, the zygote undergoes two stages. One is cell division, another one is cell differentiation. What is meant by cell division? Cell division is nothing but increase in number of cells. Single cell into double, double into tetra. Then 4 cells into 8. Like this, it undergoes repeated cell division. Then what is cell differentiation? There is a modification. Cells modify and forms tissues and organs. This is called as cell differentiation. Cell division means only increase in number of cells. What is cell difference? The cell differentiate to form tissues and also organs. In flowering plants, the zygote is formed inside the ovule. Okay, after fertilization, what are the changes takes place in flower? The parts of the flower you know. Sepals, petals, stamens, wither and fall off. Sepals, petals, stamens, wither and fall off. Then what happened to the ovule after fertilization? Ovule changes into seed. What happened to the ovary? Ovary changes into fruit. The fruit is having a thick wall that's called as pericarp. The wall of the fruit is called pericarp, which gives protection to the fruit. Animals can be categorized into two types. That is oviparous and viviparous. What is meant by oviparous? Laying eggs. What is meant by viviparous? Give birth to young ones directly. In oviparous, the fertilized or unfertilized eggs are laid. In reptiles and birds, the fertilized eggs are covered by a calcareous shell in the safe environment. It gives protection to the egg. After incubation period, the young one hatches out. In viviparous, the zygote undergoes development. It undergoes certain stages and develops inside the female organism and then delivered. Which is safe, oviparous or viviparous? Viviparous gives complete protection. That is, the embryo is safe inside the female organism. So the survival is best in viviparous when compared to oviparous.